All right, guys, so today we're replacing this mount on this power chair on Merit's Vision Ultra HD. And you guys probably came across this, a lot of you guys. If you notice the arm, it's taped up with I think it's either Gorilla Tape or black duct tape. But let's get started. So make sure the joystick is turned off. I'm gonna grab my scissors and I'm gonna start cutting, but just make sure that the cable is not in the way, because if it is, you're gonna cut through the cable. But if you don't have a pair of scissors, get scissors. There we go. That's the easiest way. Make sure the chair's turned off. There's even shoestrings on here, man. Okay. Make sure here's a bolt. Man. Make sure that doesn't fall and break. We'll have to replace that too. There we go. Boom. Boom. There's another bolt. I'll tell you what, tape works for everything. I don't care what people say. Okay. So that is the mounting bracket. Now we do have a track right there, a track bolt. If you guys can see that, there's only one. There should be two of them, but I'm hoping that the new mounting bracket has two of them, just to make it easy for me. I hope it does, but if not, then we'll have to figure something out. All right, so let's get the new mounting bracket. Which they sent everything out, besides the the track screw, which it looks like they updated it and they only do one now. If you guys can see, there's only one and it's missing a bolt, but this one probably goes right there and it goes in through there. So that's your swing away mount. This right here is going to be an extension, which we're not going to use because she doesn't have one. And then this is the mounting bracket. Okay, she already has one on there, so no need to exchange it. Just keep it for backup in case you guys ever need it. It's going to be very, very good to have. Okay, so that bolt that fell, which is right here, I'm going to reuse it. It doesn't have a locking washer because it didn't have one. It didn't come with one. This is here somewhere and it fell, which I think it might. Yep, here it is. Perfect. So it's right here. It has a lock washer. Now we're not going to use this track one, okay, but keep this because you will need it eventually. So keep that. Okay, let's mount it back up. No worries. Let's go ahead and mount everything. These are threaded. So you would think they would thread through the top, but I'm afraid if you do that, you're not gonna have a way to lock it in. But let's see. There is one. That goes underneath, and then most likely we're gonna have to, oh no, it lines up pretty good actually. So here's the other one. Line it up to this hole. Perfect. Right there. Now you don't want to make it too tight because you're gonna need a gap in between. So just the same way that this is mounted, okay, it mounts right here. This is upside down, just like that. So this track screw or track gadget is gonna go right here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. It just slides in there just like that. Once you slide it in, definitely guys, if you have some Loctite, grab some Loctite. Well, crap. I just got back from New York. Here we go. I was gonna say maybe I didn't. Maybe I took it off whenever I went to out of town to my trip, but no, I found it. Let's make a hole here. Make sure it comes out. Okay, so grab some Loctite. Hopefully you guys can see that. And go ahead and add some to these screws. This is like super glue for bolts. Okay, once you do that, put your sliding track right through there. Go ahead and get, I believe this is a number 2, and go ahead and tighten it up for right now. But you're probably gonna have to probably make adjustments here in a minute anyway. So hopefully you guys can see that. I went ahead and tightened it up with these two right here. So once they're tight, we're gonna grab the joystick and you're gonna take these flange bolts out. And of course it takes another Allen key. Make sure my van's locked. There we go. I don't know if it matters now, it's been unlocked forever. Okay, so let's find the correct one. That's not good. Don't let that happen to you guys. Don't let the joystick fall like that, because if it falls, it can get damaged. And the patient will need a new joystick. But that one didn't fall. Okay, so we're gonna take these off from the bottom of the joystick. And guys, keep all this stuff, man. Like keep this mount, even though it's crap, but keep it for bolts and stuff, because you never know. I mean, you might need that tensioner just whenever you go out and do a repair, you know, even though we're gonna order them a new one, but you might need it. So lift the arm up just like that, and then bring the first one. Make sure that's lined up. Just go halfways. Get the other one. Do the same thing. And we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna add a little bit of Loctite, not too much on this one, because I mean, I guess we should, just because it does move. I mean, the patient is constantly moving this part, but I'll put a little bit of Loctite in there, just so we know that there's some Loctite in there, and it's gonna stay in place just a little bit, not too much. Okay, once we got the Loctite in there, we're gonna lock it in. I wouldn't use power tools on this stuff right here, because